Hey, it's Joe, and welcome back to Humanfluence. Look around and you'll see it everywhere, dogma. Not just inside traditional religions. It's crept into spirituality, New Age thinking, and it's been twisted into something that promises an easy way out. People take these once powerful ideas and reduce them to feel-good slogans, oversimplifying the complexity of the human experience. It's everywhere you look, and it's blinding people from the real work. Now let's talk about some of the most common New Age dogma that's been taken way too far. Everything happens for a reason. Just think positive and it'll all work out. Good vibes only. You can manifest anything instantly. Ignore the negative because it's not real. All you need is love. You create your own reality. So if something bad happens, it's your fault. Never feel anger or sadness. The universe has a plan, so just go with the flow. Heal all your trauma with affirmations. Everyone's on the same level spiritually. Just follow your bliss and everything else will fall into place. You can bypass hard work with intention alone. Every challenge means you're doing something wrong. And if you're not at peace, you're just not spiritual enough. Oof. These are the lies we tell ourselves to avoid the real struggle, the hard work of growth. It's dogma dressed up as enlightenment. And it's just another trap. Let's get something clear. This isn't some cozy feel-good journey where we hold hands, chant, and pretend the world is full of nothing but peace and love. Spirituality. It's not all kumbaya and good vibes. If that's what you're looking for, you're not after the real thing. Real spirituality, it's raw, it's rough, and it's going to make you face the darkest parts of yourself and this world. And if you're thinking it's all about connecting to some Christ consciousness and floating above life's problems, you're missing the point entirely. New Age circles love to throw around this idea of Christ consciousness, that higher state of being where everything is one, everything is love. But they've watered it down, reduced it to something that sounds pretty, but doesn't mean much. They've turned it into a slogan, a soundbite, something you can slap on a t-shirt and sell. But here's the reality. Tapping into higher consciousness isn't about feeling good. It's not about avoiding the mess. It's about diving into it head first. You see, we're all connected, yes. We are all one, that's true. But that doesn't mean we're all living the same reality. We may come from the same source, but we are all on different levels, walking through different experiences. And let's be honest, some of us are living in completely different worlds. Some people, they're stuck in their own illusions, living in denial, refusing to face the truth. Others, they're just waking up, scratching the surface, starting to question the lies they've been fed their whole lives. And a few of us are walking through the fire, burning away everything that's false, facing the harsh reality of what this world really is. This journey isn't soft. It isn't comfortable. It's the furthest thing from a peaceful, easy ride, and that's where New Age gets it wrong. They've sold this idea that if you just align yourself with this vague concept of Christ consciousness, everything will fall into place. You'll feel connected and you'll float through life in a state of bliss, but that's a lie. Real spirituality, it's brutal. It's about breaking down the ego, tearing apart the illusions, and facing the fire of truth. You don't get to bypass the hard stuff and call it enlightenment. If you really want to tap into higher consciousness, if you really want to embody what they call Christ consciousness, then it is not about escaping the darkness. It's about walking through it. It's about confronting every single lie you've told yourself, every illusion you've wrapped yourself in, and letting it burn. Because that's what transformation is. It's not pretty, it's not gentle, it's the fire that forges you into something real. And that process, it hurts, it's uncomfortable, but it's the only way. People love to talk about how we're all one, as if that means we're all the same, all sharing the same experience. But that's not reality. Yes, we're all connected, we're all part of the same whole, but we're living different realities. Some people are stuck in their ego, in their fear, and they don't even know it. Again, some are starting to wake up, but they're still afraid to face what's really out there. And a few are walking through hell because they know the only way to rise is to burn away everything that's holding them back. And that's the kicker. New Age spirituality loves to focus on the light, on the positive, on this idea that you can just focus on love and everything will work out. But real love, real light, it's not soft. It's not about avoiding conflict or pretending the darkness doesn't exist. It's about facing the chaos, the suffering, the injustice of the world and doing something about it. You don't get to transcend the darkness without first descending into it. If you think spirituality is about escaping reality, about floating above all the pain and the mess, you're not ready for the truth. The truth is this path will break you before it builds you. It will force you to look at the parts of yourself and the world you've been running from. It will demand that you step into the fire and let it burn away every illusion you've been clinging to. Again, not easy. This whole we are all one idea, it's real, but it's not the full picture. We're all one, yes, but on different levels. You think connecting to higher consciousness is about peace. It's about action. It's about standing in your truth even when it's hard. Even when everyone around you is living a lie. It's about tearing down the ego, not building it up with feel-good phrases. You don't get to skip the work. You don't get to bypass the struggle. You have to face it head on. Well, we're all walking different paths, and the truth is most people aren't even aware they're on a path. They're too busy distracting themselves, avoiding the hard work, numbing themselves to the reality of their own lives. And if you're on that path, you already know it's not for the faint of heart. We create our own reality, moment by moment, within this fractalized, holographic energy matrix we exist in. It's frame by frame, shaped by our beliefs, our actions, our desires, and our intentions. The building blocks of everything we experience: desire, intention, and action. It's in doing this work we save ourselves. We manifest consciously or unconsciously what we believe deep down, and reality reflects it back to us. But here's the part most people don't want to hear. This system doesn't just churn out the good stuff. Human thought has twisted the purity of these ideals into dark, corrupted versions of themselves. That's why there's evil. That's why horrible things happen. It's all part of the design. Light and dark, creation and destruction, all woven into this fabric of reality. The system isn't broken, it's working exactly as intended. And the darkness we encounter, it's part of the experience. Part of what we face in this world to grow, to challenge us, to force us to rise above it, or to be consumed by it. That's the reality of this path. No illusions, no more sugar-coated New Age talk. Just you, the truth, and the fire that will either break you or make you stronger. What happens next, that's up to you.